I'm Yesenia Taveras with news and information from the City of Wilmington. City Councilman Mike Brown's anti-loitering proposal has property owners in high-crime neighborhoods displaying signs in their windows that bears the message, "Ask them."
Folks were talking about the loitering law, why it wasn't being enforced, and why some folks were afraid to even deal with the loiterers on their own property. And I sat down one day with the attorney upstairs, Sam Lukoff, and we came up with Ask Them. And so I asked the law department to look into it to see if I was infringing on an ordinance that's already been voted on years ago, because this law has been in the law, loitering law, years ago. All I did was put the emblem of stop sign and the words "Ask Them." So you don't have to knock on the door and ask that 90-year-old person or 80-year-old person who's already feeling like they're hostage in their own home and ask them, do they live here?
Police will first have to give warnings to suspects. If the warning to move along or provide proof is ignored, then that, along with the signs, gives police probable cause to run a check on them.
I got a text from a residence on Madison Street. They have one of the signs, and they recovered dope in their yard just recently because they had a sign up in the yard, and they live on a corner property, and they threw the dope in the yard. They didn't get the individuals, but the sign was in the yard. The police acted. When they came back around the corner, they must have scared them off because they found a whole bundle of dope in their yard. And so it tells me that that sign, and as long as the police is enforcing it, it tells me that it'll work.
Brown claims the anti-loitering program is simply another tool to help high-crime communities fight problems with loitering and drug sales.
Fear is our worst enemy. Fear within ourselves is our worst enemy, number one. And number two is, if you have a community who is ready and who is tired of being tired of all the ills that comes in our communities, the drug dealers, the prostitution, the hanging on the corner, the loud music, the cussing, you can't get on your own front porch. If you're tired of all of that, and there is a band of people in the neighborhood who says enough is enough, we're gonna put these signs up. If they stand together, fear has no home and can't even stay at that doorstep.